I've spent an absurd amount of time with presenters over the years, whether that be professional broadcasters, business leaders. And you know what? I've done a load of presenting myself. And I know that the great presenters instinctively know the 5 things I'm going to tell you now. They know them, they understand them before they go on stage. Okay, number 1. They have a clear idea of what they're going to say, a clear message. Number 1 is clarity. If you go into a meeting and you know what the outcome is, then you are going to be better at getting to the point of that meeting. If you get called on stage to say, could you just give this award to Mary? And you're like, who's Mary? When you know what you want to say, then you will be able to say it well. So getting yourself very quickly to a clear idea will help you get through even the most on the spot of moments. Number 2, less is more. Okay, this is where you've got to ditch the detail. You've got to ditch the jargon and you've got to get to the point. Less is always more. People cannot remember all of the detail that you give them. They will literally remember probably one thing. And that one thing they remember is going to be, well, I'll come to it in a minute, but it's going to be something like the animals that you talked about in that conversation that you had with them or in that presentation that you did. So less is more, combined with a clear idea, makes what you're about to say super powerful. Okay, number 3. This is understanding the audience and environment that you walk into. So the biggest aim for you as a presenter in any moment is to connect and transform the audience, take them on that journey that you want to take them on, or give them that idea, transform their minds, because as soon as you create that change, you'll get the impact that you want. So understanding your audience is going to be critical to making sure you convey that message. What do they like? Who do they know? Where have they been just before you start talking? How clever are they? How knowledgeable are they? In your region. That's going to make a really massive difference. So that's your audience part. And the environment part is all about understanding the context that you're in. Are they receiving you through a screen? Are you on a remote meeting? That's going to be a wildly different experience for them than it is if you're stood on a massive stage and there are loads of people in the room. Or if it's something you've just walked into an office and everyone's typing away and you think as a leader, right, I need to let them know something. Guys, what context are they in? Meet them where they are, understand the environment that you're in, and be able to then land your message. The 4th thing that great presenters really understand that they have to do when they go live or go on stage is they have to be authentic plus 10%. Now, everything you learn through the Presenter Coach will be about how you can be an authentic communicator and make authentic relationships with your audience or your staff or your team, whoever your audience is. The thing is that every stage, whatever stage it is, could be this little TV screen you're watching me through now, it shrinks you. So you've got to be bigger and you've got to be bolder. Authenticity cannot be captured by saying, oh, I'm a shy person, therefore I have to be shy. Well, yeah, you do. But actually, if you're going to be a shy person, you've got to do it times plus 10%. Really shy, like, oh, I'm so shy. It's about expressing that part of you in a way that's really bold. Some people might even say plus 30, 40, 50, 60, 70%. But whatever you choose to do, the stage, the screen, it shrinks you. So you've got to boost up that performance. Okay, and the final thing is point number 5. Personal experience. Every single great presenter knows that people connect with you through personal experience. Every single great leader understands that when you share your experience, you become more credible than when you share your knowledge. So sharing experience really will help you to land your message. Sharing personal thoughts, personal ideas, personal experience. And this comes in the form of stories. So, when I went into a job for the first time, I was like worrying about, it's my first kind of leadership role, and I was worrying about that kind of first 100 days. And one of the guys that I work with, he just said, just for the next month, just tell people your stories, tell people where you've been. And, I came in thinking I was going to have to show them exactly what I knew, like be in a radio station, for example, be able to know all the technicals. No. All I had to do was talk about previous presenters I'd worked with and the benefits I'd given to them, or talk to them about a time where we'd failed and we'd learnt from it. That gained me the credibility that I needed to bond with the people in that room. And it's the same when you present, same when you stand on stage. Personal experience is going to win more than all of the academic facts that you know. So let's sum that up. The 5 things that great presenters know and understand before they go live, go on stage, step up to speak, is this. 1, they have a clear idea. They have a clear message. 2, less is more. If you can say it in 2 words, do it. 3, they're aware of their audience and their environment. 4, they are authentic, plus 10%. And 5, they bring personal experience to the table. Now, very conveniently for you, I've turned that into a lovely acronym that you're going to be able to remember, because when you go on stage and you do your most amazing presentation, what do you want the audience to do? Do you want them to boo? No, you want them to clap. And so that is how you're going to remember that these are the things that you need to really focus in on a day-to-day basis to know how you are going to land your message. Clear idea, less is more, audience and environment, authenticity plus 10%, and personal experience has to be part of your presentations. Good luck. You can follow more here. Make sure you're subscribing here. Make sure that you are clicking on that link in the comments now, in the write-up now, and you will be able to find your way to the Presenter Coach website. Sign up to the mailing list, because every single week I am dropping one of these videos. This is your speaker workout number 1 on a list of weekly workouts, things that you can be doing every single week to help you become a better communicator. So this week, your speaker workout is just think about CLAAP. Have you been clear? Are you less is more? Are you thinking about the audience and the environment that you're in? Are you being authentic plus 10%? And are you bringing personal experience to the table? Dead easy to remember. I will see you next week in the next video for another speaker workout for you. In the meantime, have a great week. And remember, great communication is going to change your life, including the way you talk to yourself.